Hello, friend. I want to welcome you to this opportunity to endure my 7 day challenge. Or it'll probably be closer to six. I was going to call it a program, my detox program, but that sounds like it would require money out of you, and it doesn't. So it's here on YouTube for free because this is a trial run. Okay, we're going to give this a try. So for the next 7 days, starting today for me, I am on a dopamine detox. And I mean a hardcore dopamine detox where I really cut back on all of the inputs in my life that I can control to clear up my baseline, if that makes any sense. So my baseline standard of living, my way of life, is going to be simplified. So when I kind of go back to a more eased lifestyle, I will have a more firm foundation in the self-improvement habits and tactics that I want, if that makes any sense, okay? So if you have been struggling to make progress or to stay consistent recently, this is going to be your biggest help, is these next 6 days, if you choose to hop on the train with me, okay? The purpose of this, again, is to destimulate the brain, number one. We also want to detoxify our lifestyle, and we want to promote clear thinking to skyrocket progress. And in the meantime, every single day, I will give you new practices or new things to think about, or new habits to make this worthwhile, okay? So we're not going to start anything today. This is just letting you know. I want you to really contemplate this until tomorrow's video. Until tomorrow, really. I will be uploading at 4 p.m. all week long. So Monday to next Monday. Today to next Monday is how long this challenge will be going for. Yeah. So to give you a little sneak peek at what we're going to be doing tomorrow, okay, I really want you to know what you're getting into. This, to me, I'm used to this. I still need to do it, but it's not so hard for me in terms of what I'm about to talk about right now. Step one, essentially. Step one, we're deleting apps. Now, before you freak out, look, you probably have an iPhone or you have any other phone that uses Google. Google saves all your apps and all your progress and all your apps, and so does Apple. Apple does the same thing. Okay, so there's no problem. Okay, there's no logical problem with deleting an app. And we're not going to worry about that now. We're going to worry about that tomorrow. I'll talk more about it. But I would just like you to think about that. Deleting a game, your stuff will still be there when you come back, okay? Deleting social media, your account will still be logged in, and you won't have missed much because, let's be honest, people suck, so there's nothing to miss out on, right? So, okay. That's going to be one of our first steps. We'll worry about that tomorrow. I just want to tell you that because up front, we're going to rip off the Band-Aid, right? We're going to go all in on this. I either want you to ignore the next week or you're going to commit to the next 6 days. I think it's 6 days. The next 6 days with your all, okay? Half committing to anything in self-improvement or in life is a waste of time and it's more weak. It's more weak and just disappointing. It's more weak and it's more disappointing to half commit to something and kind of do it than to just be strong and say, I'm not going to do it. So if you have any desire to do this, but you're kind of worried about it, you got to make your decision overnight. You're not going to do it or you're going to be a man. No. You're going to commit. You're going to be strong. And trust me, this will benefit you. It's simple. It's very simple. It's not like we're going on a 10-day trek. This is just a lifestyle change. I'm just here to help you, to help facilitate it for you, okay? My whole job here is to have that second person. Instead of the voice in your head, you have an external voice who's saying, we're going to do this now. I know you want to do it, but you're afraid to do it. I'm going to go help and incentivize you to do it, okay? This would make my self-improvement a whole lot easier if I had that other person who was telling me to do the things I wanted to do, but was hesitant to do because of other things or I would cope myself out of doing, okay? All right. I think that's all the introduction that we need here today. So I hope to see you back here tomorrow. And And this is going to be good. This is going to be a good week. We're in this together. And it's not going to be too... It's more about subtracting than adding is what this week's going to be about, okay? So we're going to focus a lot more on taking stuff out of our lives for the week. You'll get it back next week. But it's taking it out this week so we can kind of see ourselves at baseline, see ourselves with a destimulized or detoxified life, see how we like to operate when we have less things to do or focus on or think about. And then when we come back, how can we implement our more true self? And when I mean true self, I just mean like yourself with less stuff to worry about, right? Like who are you with less stuff, with less things at core? So the basic you, essentially, how can we put them back into more regular life when you have to worry less about the things that you're taking in and absorbing? Okay. I hope to see you here tomorrow. You have yourself an awesome day. Adios.